cooking up At this point, I ask everyone please rise and remove your headwear and face our national flag for the playing of O Canada. Tonight's first official is Darren Doucette. Tonight's second official is Matt Van Ralty. On the lines is Mario Manuel and Daniel Lepage. And now we're going to be starting lineups first for the UKC Blue Devils. Number 9, Olivia Copley. Number 10, Alina Ukia. Number 12, Caitlin Legault. Number 15, Avalon Legault. Number 16, Maddie DeVere. Number 17, Francis Cook. Libero number 1, Kyle Anderson. And libero number 6, Maria Fultz. The head coach for the Blue Devils is Pete Shannon. And now presenting the starting lineup for your Mount Allison Mounties. Number 3, Marie Fogarty. Number 4, Julia Henry. Number 5, Logan Tate. Number 9, Erica Esteban. Number 11, Emma Burns.
Fans, the Mounties are hosting the UKC Blue Devils in ACAA women's volleyball here at McCormick Gym at Mount Allison University. The Mount Allison Mounties will serve first. This is Marie Fogarty serving from right of center to begin the match. Over. The set, the hit, the block. Libero has it up. The hit and out off of Fogarty. Quality hit there by number 17. That is Francis Cook. Back to the line for the Blue Devils, Coakley, Olivia Coakley, number 9. She'll be right of center. Right of center, Coakley has 2.11 aces per set. Here comes the serve. Back it goes, off it goes. Pick up the point. 2 serving nil. King's College coming off a loss in their last game. They lost to Mount St. Vincent on Friday. It was a 3-2 loss. And here we come. Henry, Tate, the hit, the set, out. Point and serve to the Mounties. 1 serving 2 now. Going back will be the veteran Logan Tate, serving right of center. Welcome to ACAA TV, powered by Sports Canada TV. I'm Steve Ridlington. Ian Allen is our analyst and tech guy. Ben Hootchard on camera. Logan Tate to serve. Serve up. The set, the hit, the block. Point to the Mounties. As number 16, Maddie Dever, unable to get the block. All even, 2 serving 2 early in the first set here on our match. Tate continues the service run. Back row. That is Legault. Gallagher the set. There's the punch. Up and out. Off of number 6, Folks. Mounties have the lead, 3 serving 2. 3 serving 2, this is Logan Tate. Logan Tate with the serve, 3 serving 2. She's looking for her 3rd consecutive point. Back row, out. Serve and point to the Blue Devils. Number 1, Andreessen is in ad lib. Number 17, Cook will serve. Cook has .33 aces per set. Quick as that, it's back to the Mounties, and libero number 6, Folks, is back in. Okay, Emma Burns, right of center. Emma Burns, 23-24, All-Canadian. Off the lib, up, back it goes, out it goes. Number 9 unable to turn that ball around. Coakley, 5 serving 3. Mounties have a 2-point lead. Emma Burns serving from the right side. Down and off of libero Folks. Lead stretches to 3. And Burns indeed looking for her 3rd. We have a timeout taken by head coach Shannon Beat of the Blue Devils. And Robbie Krause, of course, the man at the helm of the Mount Allison Mounties. And Ian, thoughts early in this one?
This looks like it's going to be an interesting match. Kind of knew that coming in. First league match of the season, Mount Allison was down in Halifax to play Kings, lost 3-1. But the home team Mounties today they've been getting stronger and stronger every single match as far as playing together as a team, and it makes a huge difference. Like their play now compared to 3 or 4 weeks ago is off the charts. This is what I kind of hoping to see when you start out, but it's also we're not going to be able to count on Kings to actually stay in this. They'll get it together. Frances Cook is the most efficient hitter in the league right now at 4. Not counting Friday night's match because I didn't see the stats on that because those stats were a little late getting up. But they lost to Mount St. Vincent on Friday evening. So this is going to be good there. But Lee coming into that one, Cook was at 494 for kill efficiency.
Wow, that's an impressive number. There's the block. Down it goes. Wow. The link came apart. We had a carry there, but the link came apart on the communications on that front line momentarily.
Yeah.
And here's Burns. She's chasing point number 4. The Mounties are up 7-3 in this first set. Off. Can it say save it? Yes, they can. Back in play. Cook. Free ball on the recovery. There's a gentle shot forward. They'll look for the hit. It's up off of Gallagher. Gallagher got it over. The hit is out. Too much on it. Right idea. Too much power. 8 serving 3. Burns a steady influence from that serve position as number 5, Davis, is inserted to relieve Coakley. Burns to serve. Right side, 8 serving 3. Point.
Back row attack. It would have been the setter's back row up front. Ball came off of her hands, so started to go across the net and was played there. Once the referee realized that was where the player would come from, it's a back row attack.
9 serving 3. Burns continues her rally. Deep hit, the set, the hit, and Gallagher. Ben, our camera guy, had an opportunity for a quality return there, but
that second bounce surprised him.
Yep. All right, 4 serving 9. Out. 4 serving 9. That did not go the way Caitlin Legault wanted it. Now 10 serving 4. Halifax is number 9. That is Erica Estefan. Ball out, point and serve to the Blue Devils. McGinnis is in at lib as Estefan takes a breather. 5 serving 10. And this is number 16, Maddie DeVer. 0.29 aces per set, 3 points per set. And the hit is in down the right line. Great read there by number 14, Palmer. Palmer to serve, right of center, 11 serving 5, set number 1. Here at McCormick Gym at Mount Allison University. In! Oh, in!
Wow. That ball dropped ridiculously in the last 6 or 7 feet going into it because both players thought it was going to sail long, but it just dove at the last second. Beautiful serve.
Straight back, tip, down, out. All right, Cook trying to reinforce her charges with some positive words in the huddle. 13 serving 5 here in the first set. Palmer continues. She's looking for point number 3 in this service run. Set. Oh, quality play as they, that is number 15, saw the target and knew she wanted it to go there. That was Avalon Legault. She'll be back to serve. Just right of center, 6 serving 13. Up and off of Burns and down. Point to Kings, 7 serving 13. Now the margin at 6. And that's the fullest extent of my math prowess demonstrated right there, Ian. Tate, block, up, McGinnis. Burns, Tate, Palmer. Yes! Palmer's got great radar, Ian, I must say.
He does. It's great on those long hit, like back row attacks going towards the back of the court. Another good thing is Tate is mixing up the offensive attacks, where it's coming from, what type of set, how quickly he's coming over, is mixing those up really well again tonight.
Must go. Free ball. The set. Cook. Henry. Tate. Burns.
Yep, ball off the antenna.
All right, there we go. Point and serve to Kings. 12 is back on the floor, Caitlin Legault. Going back to serve is number 10, Alina Neufeld. Point 3 service aces. Out it goes. Off it goes. Point and serve to the Mounties. 15 serving 8. And we are around the circle to Fogarty. 15 serving 8 if you're just joining us, set number 1. Off of 15 and out. Ian, we're going to be checking scores as this one progresses. We've got other games.
And I just had a look, would be Holland College is down in the valley playing at University San Juan. They're in the third set. They split the first two sets, they split the first two. Holland's up 16-11 in the third set right now.
Quality block from the pair on the right front. That was Tate and Estefan. This is Fogarty, 17 serving 8, set number. Okay, Cook is coming out for Kings, and in is number 7. That is Jensen. 17 serving 8. There it is, the push down, no, won't go. Jensen tried the Statue of Liberty in, but
well, just fresh off the bench, her first approach to the net, she was being asked to come in for a hit and do the attack, make the attack, and just didn't quite have her timing set on her footwork.
Wow, that was millimeters or less above the tape. The hit, Tate, Henry.
Great dig.
The set over. Henry, Tate, Burns, up.
2 contacts on the set.
Double strike.
Tate knew as soon as that ball came off her hand, she was going to get called.
All right, point and serve to UKC. Claire Davis will go to the line. Davis at averaging .08 serves per set and 0.3 points per set. Wow. Henry takes one to the chops on that upward swing.
Yeah, that's one advantage of having a float serve. It's not becoming as hard, but it's just you're never quite sure which way it's going to break near the end. Makes it tough to get a clean contact on it.
Henry the dig at least. Oh my. It's alive. Back row, Henry, Tate, the hit in. Whoa, Estefan. That was less than a ball diameter away from the stripe, Ian.
Oh, much less.
19 serving 10. This is Logan Tate.
Yeah, Estefan made a really good move during that rally. Just put her hand up level with the net early on just to keep the ball on the other side and going in. Tate just put that serve into the net.
Net ball, unforced error, point and serve to Kings. McGinnis, Henry, must go. Wow, back row stalled there, Ian, and Jensen draws the point.
Yeah, just a brief moment of this. Not sure who was going to take it, and they stopped talking for a second. I'm sure that, Burns is out there trying to get them focused again. Deep. There we go.
Point and serve to the Mounties, 20 serving 10. Gallagher in, McGinnis out. Burns. Emma Burns, right of center. Burns, the veteran and the All-Canadian last year. MVP in the conference, I believe, if memory serves correct. Oh, great touch there by number 16, Maddie Dever. And Ian, what have we said to young players before? You do not need to smash the ball to smithereens.
Yeah, we want to make sure the players are not afraid to hit the ball hard, but they also, once they get that into their system, they have to be able to start seeing better vision on what they're seeing for defense, and they can adjust their hit from there.
Whoa.
That one deeper unloaded on and just a little late, caught the ball low, drove it into the net.
Plenty of swat, but did not. Estefan left of center for the serve. 21 serving 13. We're in set one here on ACAA TV, powered by Sport Canada TV. Oh, my. Once again, that a kiss on the ball by Legault was all it took. 14 serving 21, and here is number 16, Maddie Dever. Reach out to us, Mounties TV at MTA.ca, Mounties TV at MTA.ca, or if you're viewing through the system, you can use the chat box as well, but Mounties TV at MTA.ca, all lowercase. From the Blue Devil Nation, from the Mountie Nation, we'd welcome your shout-outs for your favorite athlete and tell us where you're watching from. Mounties TV at MTA.ca. Burns. Tate. Palmer. Up. Ooh.
Double contact, but hit both. Setter tried to get up. The ball was coming quickly, and she just couldn't quite get both hands on it cleanly, so it went off one and off. Hit one hand, went off the other hand.
All right, Coakley is back in, and Davis leaves the court. Here is Palmer, 22 serving 15. And too much on it on this occasion, 16 serving 22 now. Gallagher out, McGinnis in. Tate and Fogarty are up front. Here's the serve from 15. Legault. Tate, push. The set, the hit. McGinnis. Tate. Oh,
nice back dump. One-handed. Cleanly done.
Tate. Henry. Henry puts it up. Tate. And Fogarty with the smash. And it baffled Legault for a moment.
And again,
so there's a spin on the ball right at that moment before it got there, right?
Yeah. There's almost all, if there's no spin, that's when the ball tends to float in random directions. On service, such as that one a little bit. Yep.
Gallagher, Tate, Palmer, no. Read the angle wrong. 17 serving 23. McGinnis in, Gallagher out. Back to serve is number 10. This is a Neufeld.
Yeah, Palmer went up a little awkwardly on that one. I think she wasn't quite sure where her feet were because she has to go up from behind the attack line.
Net ball, unforced error, 24-17. Estefan in, McGinnis out, and Fogarty has the set point opportunity here. The serve, the set, the hit, down, no. Point and serve to Kings, 18, serving 24. Coakley back. She'll serve right of center. Coakley back, right of center. And getting instructions from her coach. Over the tape, back it goes. The block, they hit. Down. There is the set. 25-18.
Yeah, setter Logan Tate stepped up and had a phenomenal block. Great timing on that one. She doesn't get a chance to do that very often as being the setter, but she was happy. Like she was just enjoyed that one. It's probably about what we're looking to see right now. Mounties had a little better communication on the floor, passing the ball a little bit better. That's been the major difference so far. Kings will be a little bit up and down on that, but they're going to come in. I mean, they've got the number one hitter in the conference with Cook. I believe she's still sitting there, and Fulks, who's I believe the leader in a number of categories for the libero as far as digs and digs per set are concerned.
Yep, I see. As a team, they lead the league in digs per set at 23.73.
That means it's tough to get the ball on the floor against them.
Yeah. What else? Where are they? They are second in the league in kills per set at 11.53. Let's see how the Mounties are doing in those areas. The Mounties are first, Ian, in kills per set. Mounties are first in the league in blocks per set, so that's interesting.
Yeah, they're leading. Yeah, they've got, I think, 3 of the top 4 or 3 of the top 5 blockers in the conference are from Mount A at the moment.
Right on. Don't forget, folks, Mounties TV at MTA.ca, Mounties TV at MTA.ca. And we also have the chat box, I guess, Ian, as well.
Yeah, Kerry Fogarty's reaching out. Good morning, Sackville and the Mounties. Steve and Ian, too. Cheering for all the players and Marie Fogarty from Nanaimo. Coffee is delicious.
Hey, can we have 2 to go, please?
It might be a little cold by the time it gets to the East Coast.
Hey, Verity Turpin is on board from Calgary, so we've got Canada West represented. Great start to the game today. So proud of Erica, number 9, and all the girls. Going to be a great season with some fab VB. You're not kidding, Verity. So much parity. Really good. And Ian, Verity's already making plans for the championships in PEI.
Yep.
But that's anticipatory, but a good way to look at it, particularly if you're wanting those airline ticket discounts. Not too soon to plan. Well done, Verity.
Never too soon
Great
on
to have
those.
you on board.
Yeah. Also, just an update from Clare, Nova Scotia, from University of Saint Anne. Holland Hurricanes took the 3rd set, so they're leading 2-1. They're just getting started in the 4th set there. That's the only other match that's currently being played. There are 2 other starts at 1 o'clock.
Yep.
Which would be St. Thomas at Dal in Truro, or in Bible Hill, Nova Scotia, and UNBSJ is in Moncton to play Crandall. And those are both 1 o'clock starts.
And let's remind you, thank you, Ian. Let's remind you that Kings are now serving from right to left on the screen where you're watching this one. And the Mounties are defending left to right. Coakley will lead things off for the Blue Devils on the serve. Right of center. Tate.
That blocker for Kings was on net at that point. I just sort of turned my head, didn't quite catch whose hand it was. I wasn't sure which team got it, but we've got our New Brunswick's 1 international referee as our 2 down there. He's got it.
I was going to say, certainly top flight officials on board. Fogarty. There's the set, the push. Oh, she recovered the block. And the point and serve at 2 Kings. Quality effort there. And here is Cook. Ian.
Definitely the major offensive threat for Blue Devils.
And in the league, it might be said.
Yep.
Tate. Push by Estefan. Coakley. Block. Wow, great block. Block again. Must go. Wow. That pairing of Burns and Estefan, they're enjoying it, Ian, as well as that efficiency. My goodness.
Yeah, they've got a really good rhythm together, and they're both good blockers on their own. But if they're together, they're both going up at the same time. They're putting up a solid 4-hand block up there.
Logan off the lib. There's the touch, the block, the push. Must go. You knew.
Line violation over on the far side. The scramble to try and keep that ball in play. Player went across the center line.
We're all tied up here at McCormick Gym, 2 serving 2. This is number 12, Caitlin Legault. McGinnis, Tate, Palmer, out. Oh, nice try.
Yeah, ball that tight to the net. You can you limit your options. And Burns made a really good attempt to get it just inside that sideline, but just wound up pushing the ball half a ball length too far.
Slim 1-point lead for the Blue Devils. McGinnis, Tate, blocking out, point and serve to the Mounties. Ties at 3 now. Gallagher in, McGinnis out. And our PA guy stretches Burns to 4 syllables in.
Pretty close.
Coakley, the push. Oh, my.
Yep. Yeah, 2 contacts.
Double struck.
It was almost a lift, but he did catch both hands. It's just because the ball came at her so quick. That's fine if it's the first contact coming over, but if it's on second or third contact, not legal.
Dever is there. Tate, push. Must go, a push. Oh, what a dig. McGinnis free ball, back row. There's the set, the hit. Oh, it was going out. It was on its way out, but Henry made contact. 5 serving 3. 2-point lead. Blue Devils.
Yeah, it is tough to make those make those plays, make those judgment calls when the ball's coming at your head that fast.
Tate. Saved it. Free ball. Yes. McGinnis. Tate. Hammer. Off of Dever and down. Fogarty comes in. McGinnis takes his seat. Estefan will serve. Take note, Verity. Estefan to serve from left of center. Nice ball into the back row. Coakley. Back from Burns. Henry. Off the lib. Coakley. The swat. Burns. Tate. Hit. Up. Must go. Oh, my. Power behind that. We've seen that before, Ian.
Yeah, it just basically there's really good bump back set by Kings on that one. Ball came over and off the block and just dropped in between the front row and the back row defense.
Andreessen in at lib, and here is the serve. Burns, Tate, Henry off the lib. Coakley there. She did it. Tate. There's the hit. Oh, out. And UKC pulling away just a tad here, Ian, with a 3-point spread.
Yeah, they're showing better communication on the court than they were their first set, which is basically means they'll be keeping more balls in play and giving themselves better more chances to score points during the rallies.
Avalon Legault. Oh, rolled over the tape, but got back. Coakley, push. Burns, Tate, Fogarty off of Andreessen and out. Point to the Mounties, serve to the Mounties, and here is Ella Boudreau. Wow. Oh, the push. No, Gallagher saw it. Tate, Boudreau, block at the net. And point and serve to UKC. Number 10, this is Neufeld. Out of Margaret, Manitoba. Burns, Tate, Henry, the block. Oh, my, Henry with
great job by Burns
saver.
and Henry to keep that ball in play.
Yep, block. Fogarty and Henry with the block. Point and serve to the Mounties.
Quick update from University of St. Anne. Holland went up to an 11-0 lead before St. Anne scored their first point of the fourth set.
Wow.
Yeah, it's something we've seen with St. Anne. They've sort of tend to lose a little bit of steam as the match goes along.
Yep. Boudreau. Gallagher. Ball up. Coakley, the push. Gallagher with it. Tate. Henry. Whoa. Looks like we have a Fogarty fan close by.
Definitely a Mount A fan, yes.
All right, 7 serving 8, a slimmest of leads for Kings. Back row. Coakley. Wow. Coakley. Hammer. Gallagher. Burns.
Into the net. Just didn't quite make it over the tape. Blockers didn't touch that. Mount A players knew there was no point going after it. Would have been 4 contacts.
McGinnis in, Gallagher out. Here is number 9, Coakley. We're round the circle. 9 serving 7, set 2. Mounties took the first set, 25-18. Henry, Tate, Fogarty, Coakley, Cook.
Great block by Fogarty to keep that one alive.
Burns out. 10 serving 7, 3-point lead, Kings. Coakley returns to service from right of center. Burns. Oh, Logan Tate specially in.
Yep, saw the gap. The blockers were all going to spreading out. Nice gap. Put it in between the blockers. Even if one had gone up, slid it into the empty spot right in front of the back row.
8 serving 10, Marie Fogarty serving right of center. Coakley with the set. Henry, Tate, Burns, Coakley, off the lib, the push, the block, back it out. Point to the Mounties. They're within 1, 9 serving 10. Shannon Beat is the head coach of Kings. Robbie Krause, the head coach of the Mounties. Fogarty to serve, 9 serving 10. We're in set number 2. Mounties up 1 set to 0. Coakley hit. Quality read there by Caitlin Legault. 11 serving 9. Fogarty out. McGinnis the lib in. This is Cook. We have talked to her. We have talked about her at least. Henry, Tate, Burns. Oh, yeah. Andreessen felt the breeze off of that one, but that was about it. 10 is serving 11, Logan Tate. Logan Tate to serve. Off of the libero and out. That's Folks. All tied up 11-11 here in set number 2. Join us in the press box with your emails and check-ins of support from the Balloon Devil Nation or the Mountie Nation. By email, it's mountiestv at mta.ca, mountiestv at mta.ca. Point to Kings. Folks out, and number 10, Neufeld in. Serving will be number 12, Caitlin Legault. She is left of center. 12 serving 11. Kept in play. Free ball from McGinnis. The set, Coakley. Oh, my. The power that Dever has in that smash, Ian. 13 serving 11.
Yeah, I believe she's sitting probably with the number 2 target for Kings as far as offense is concerned behind Francis Cook.
Yep, and leading scorer as well at in terms of points per set. 14 serving 11. Palmer coming in. She'll take off Boudreau.
Okay.
Legault serving once again. 14 serving 11. Out it goes. Too much on it. I love this. I always think this ritual of "that's on me" is kind of interesting, Ian.
Well, it's basically just letting teammates know, yeah, that's my fault. I made the mistake. I'm going to make sure I don't do that next time.
Right on. Thank you, of course. Wow, quality play there from Neufeld. 15 serving 12. Folks out, Andreessen in. And here is number 16, Dever.
Timeout called by the Mounties.
Yep. Okay.
Just another quick little. Actually, for that one, what we saw in that set, especially the first half of this set when Kings was pulling ahead a bit, we had Frances Cook was definitely their number one target because she was getting 3 or 4 attempts attacks in a row during rallies, and just that's who they count on the most for offensive output, or most consistent offensive output. They've done that. Mounties made a little bit of an adjustment. They've covered up a little bit. They've made sure that in the last few points, they've definitely been covering a little bit better behind the blockers, so that if it's coming off the block and still reasonable to play, they've got it, as opposed to going, oops, it hit the floor. Which, yeah, I saw a couple of those early in this set, but they cleaned that up as well, which is why they were able to fight back into it.
Okay, thank you, Ian, and we welcome you wherever you might be watching this one. You're watching ACAA TV, powered by Sports Canada TV. I'm Steve Ridlington on play-by-play. Ian Allen is our analyst and technical producer. Ben Huchard is on camera. Ian, you've got another note.
Quickly, yeah, Catherine, little notes on our YouTube chat. Catherine Healy, good morning, Nova Scotia, from San Francisco, California.
All right.
And Terry Cook, good morning from Hamilton, Ontario. This is just something we forgot to mention. This is a rematch of last year's conference final.
A tight one, blocked. Oh, and out. Mounties. Mounties has a unit like that one. They got the point. They got the serve. It is 13, serving 15. So let's see. Definitely, if you're in San Fran, it is volleyball for breakfast.
They're in Nanaimo.
Yeah, really. All right. Back in play. Free ball. Palmer. Tate. Burns drops it in the donut hole. In 14, serving 15. Estefan is with the serve.
Not sure if she actually intended to be that off speed a hit, but it worked beautifully.
And the slam bam, thank you, ma'am, goes out the back door, and it is all tied in. Timeout to Kings as Coach Beat wants to, as Ian has taught us over a season or two, catch your breath, focus, and just talk it out.
Yeah, and here's just to remind them what they need to focus on for execution, offensively and defensively. Quick little update from University of Sana and Holland Hurricanes. They're now up 21-10. In the fourth set. They're leading 2-1 at the moment.
Okay, so a victory may not be far off there.
Yeah. And it's just like we sort of saw last week when St. Anne was up here. They started off, they're playing fairly level with most teams they're playing against, but they just, for some reason, they're losing stamina or just sort of don't seem to be as strong as the match goes along. And I'm not sure really what's causing that for them, but that's something that Gilles Arsenault, their head coach, who's been in this league for ages, is going to be trying to work with them sort of between now and the Christmas break. I'm sure of it.
And Ian, you look at the top half of the standings, and it's fractions of percentile and points and whatever. What a mixture! It's kind of exciting in some ways.
Yeah, sort of like a battle royale for old school wrestling fans. Stick everybody in and see who comes out.
Oh, she had the idea, but not the angle.
Set was outside and a little tighter than that she was hoping for, and a little further out than she had planned on for her approach. So
that's the first lead of the set for the Mounties, by the way. Number 19 is coming in. That is Brea Powell. Coakley comes out, and number 16, Dever, will take a break as well.
And Devers came in, I believe, as well, number 5, to set from the back row.
Yep, thank you.
Sorry, Davis, not Devers.
Estefan, Tate, Palmer, must go. Henry, back into the middle. Lib gets it over. Touch. Henry, off and down, point. A lot of heavy traffic in close. We're tied at 16. McGinnis in, Estefan out. Folks is replaced by Andresen at lib for Kings. Here's the serve, right of center off Legault. Free ball, back row. The set. In. Whoa. Cook, like Dever, has a mega blast in that right arm, Ian. Beata.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just a
thank
correction
you.
on pronunciation. That's from Peter Artabello.
All right.
Whose daughter's playing for Mount A.
Thanks, Peter.
Last name is?
Beata.
Oh, actually, that's your first name. Last name is Shannon.
Okay. Boy, we got 2 strikes on that one, Peter.
We're fixed now. Thank you for the help on that one, Peter.
We appreciate it. Quality rally here. Burns, Cook, Folks, Cook, Gallagher, Tate, Folks, push, up, out. Good touch there. Good read by Powell. Out of Fall River, Nova Scotia, out by the airport, I think, is it? I do believe. Fall River?
Out towards the lake. Just out a little further out than the lake.
Okay, maybe 107. Yeah, we got it. All right. Number 7's coming in. That's Jensen. Number 10 coming out is Neufeld. Jensen will serve. She'll be left of center. 18 serving 17 in a tight and exciting second set here. Burns. Wow, good read by Caitlin Legault up front. 2 points to spread now. Mounties, the high five exchange, and I'm sure the word focus was in there as well. Here's number 7, Jensen. Left of center, over the tape. Okay, the ball spin got Legault there, Ian, I think.
Yeah.
18 serving 19 as Henry goes back. Julia Henry, right of center. Folks. Wow. 20-18. Folks out. Andresen in. And number 19, Powell, is back to serve. She'll serve right of center. 20 serving 18. McGinnis unable to respond. Blistering speed there. We've got a timeout called by Robbie Krause of the Mounties.
Yeah, and we do actually have a final from down at University of Saint Anne. Holland College did win that 4th set, so they took the match 3-1 over University of Saint Anne Dragon. That will actually help with them with the standings, if I remember correctly.
Yep, let's see. They were at 4-2. They're now 5-2.
Yep, that'll put them into a tie. 4-2. Yeah, that puts them into a tie for first place with UNBSJ. We'll be playing later today.
Point wise, but I get a little wonky on the percentiles.
Just ignore the percentages.
Remember the points.
Yep.
Okay, thank you. All the way out. 19 serving 21 Mounties, and it will be Marie Fogarty. Andresen out and Folks in. Marie Fogarty, right of center, 19 serving 21. A tight one in the late going here of set number 2. There's the set. The hammer. Cook took care of it in 22-19. Cook to serve, right of center, 22 serving 19. The point spread at 3. Fogarty the hit and out. Off of Andresen, 20 serving 22. Logan Tate.
It would have been Estefan, I believe, with the hit, not Fogarty.
Okay, thank you. Point to the Mounties. Gap is 1.
Yeah, just a bit of a communications issue on that one. They didn't work. Cook and Foltz just got a little out of sync on that one, so they weren't sure who was going to actually move to play it.
Walsh is in to relieve Cook. 21 serving 22. This is Logan Tate. She's left of center. A set, push, off of Henry and down, 23-21. Number 10 is in. That is Neufeld replacing Jensen. Serving left of center is Caitlin Legault, 23 serving 21. 2 points to spread. This has been a long second set, Ian. A quality match, to be honest. Okay. Officials checking rotation, Ian, I think.
Yeah, just trying to make sure they had their heads on the right page for the number of substitutions. That was 5 that they've made so far this game.
Burns read that well. 22 serving 23. Folks in. Number 12 out. That is Legault. Back to serve is Burns.
Yeah, Burns made an excellent choice to go cross court with that attack as opposed to going down the line, which is where a lot of her hits tend to be.
Ball up. Set. The hit. Burns. Tate. Palmer. And down. We are tied, Ian. We are tied 23-23 in a tight set here. Timeout by Kings. What's the sermon at the good circle of Kings, Ian?
Same as usual on that one. It's just not sure why, but they just seem to be King seems to be a little hesitant when they're trying to play those balls at first contact. Not sure what's gotten them. They were doing really well at the start of the match with this, and they've just seemed to be sliding a little bit. All Coach Shannon wants to really do on this one is make sure that they're focused back on what they need, because they know what they need to do. They just have to focus on that as opposed to all the other little things that are flying around during the course of a rally.
And, hey, would you want anybody but Emma Burns helping you out in this tight circumstance? The All-Canadian. 23 serving 23. Set number 2. Mounties are up by a 25-18 first set win. Here's the serve. Back row. The set. Gallagher. Tate. Burns. Folks. The block. Gallagher. Tate. Henry out. Whoa, the lead by 1 off of Powell. Potential set point here with Emma Burns. Serve. There it is, Ian. Wowzer, 25-23. In the latest going, the Mounties pull it out. Your thoughts?
That one, Kings came out, started the match out, much better communication than they have been doing in the first set. Saw a little bit of that towards the end of that first set when they came back in on it, got that going. But the other thing, that's the main difference right now. That and for Mount A, they're still shifting they're shifting around their offensive attacks choices. believe me, Tate's, it's tough to get, shall we say, mix things up inconsistently, for lack of a term.
No, I'm actually following that. Ian.
Sounds strange, but yeah. That's one of the hardest things as a setter. You basically, okay, fine, this is working, so I'm going to go there, I'm going to go there. But just trying to stay out of patterns and going, okay, I'm going to go this hitter, that hitter, the next one, and then rotate through that. I see that an awful lot. But Tate's doing an excellent job of shuffling up who she's giving the ball to for attacks, and the hitters are making good choices, and Mount A's blocking is still off the charts. It's a major influence for how their matches are going. There's a reason why they're leading the league with blocking, and we've seen that again. We're seeing that again today.
Thank you, Ian, very much. And the Mounties and Kings, indeed, catching their breath, rehydrating, getting ready for this. Let's do a quick look at the stats. Okay, now this is 5 matches for Mount A, 4 matches for UKC. Mounties up marginally 11.59 to 11.53 in kills per set. Mounties more efficient in hitting percentage at .209 versus a .192. I know we're splitting hairs with numbers like that.
Yeah, but we've also seen a number of the hits for probably a higher percentage of the hits for Kings have been off-speed roll shots as opposed to full-out hits. But when they get the chance, they have, especially Deaver and Cook, have no issues with wailing on the ball if they see an opening.
Okay, assists per set, 10.12 for the Mounties, 8.00 for Kings. And blocks per set, 3.35 for the Mounties, 2.37 for Kings. Service aces per set, 2.59 for the Mounties, 1.40 for Kings. And digs per set, wow, this is where things reverse. 13.18 for the Mounties and 23.73 for Kings.
Kings is probably one of the best teams in the conference at keeping the ball off the floor on their side of the net, their side of the net.
We are ready. The teams have exchanged ends once again, so the Garnet and Gold will be serving from right to left on the screens where you're watching this one, and Kings coming back the other way.
Yeah, and Mount Allison's also been strong through the middle hitters with Fogarty and Astafan just doing an excellent job in there.
Henry, Tate, Burns, Coakley, and a quality hit off of Dever. When Dever is in that left front spot, watch out.
Yeah. She and Cook are both third year outside hitters for Kings, and I said neither one of them is afraid to hit the ball. Cook works a little better on a kill percentage because she reads the blockers a little bit better, but they both work.
Got a tape roller there. UKC up 2-0. Coakley wants another point. She's serving right of center. Kings up 2-0 in set 3, but they are down 2-0 in the match. Henry, Tate, Palmer. Whoa! We have a dead ball foul when it hits the ceiling, Ian, or what do they call that?
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Thank you. All right, folks in. Andresen out. Marie, and this is Logan Tate to serve. We've got, Oh, wow. My ball, your ball, the ball. Serving two. Logan Tate going for a second point.
Yeah, just more proof. That's where you want to try and aim for is, unless you know there's a significantly weaker receptionist or person receiving at the serves, they want to hit those gaps, hit the seams.
Ball's up. Coakley. Block. And down. Mounties lead by 1, first lead of the match. Logan Tate. Steady from her service perspective, right side of center. 3 serving 2, set number 3. Mounties up 2-0. Coakley. Oh, quality hit from Caitlin Legault. She has played well at that center spot, Ian.
Yeah, she's done well. She's doesn't quite have the same numbers that Everson Cook have, but she's still a good offensive threat. She's not afraid to hit the ball.
Dever. McGinnis. Tate. Estefan.
2 hits called on the setter. Tate again.
Yep.
Just tried to change the direction of the ball a little too much.
4 serving 3 as Maddie Dever goes for 2 in a row. Burns almost made contact with the number 1, Ian, but very adroitly ducked at the right moment.
Yeah, they kind of have to stay out of the way because the receiving team still has a chance to go get that ball, bring it back to their side, outside the antenna, and then put it over the net. Saw that earlier in, I believe, second set.
Out. Wow. Under the guidance of Dever, the Blue Devils have stretched the margin to 3. Net ball, unforced error, point and serve to the Mounties. Emma Burns, 4 serving 6. 4 serving 6. Folks is in the back row as Lib. Here is the serve. Gallagher saw it. Good move there. Palmer with the bang bang, and down it goes.
Caught the net, sort of went down along the net, and then rolled over. Sort of one of those little excuse me points.
Yeah, not lacking for effort was Walsh, number 13. 5 serving 6. Burns to serve right of center. Here we go. Oakley, the hit. Gallagher had it on her radar. Henry, oh my. Folks might have let that one go, but Ian.
It was going to be close, very close, one way or the other, but the ball was starting to drop, so I think the defensive player made the right choice on that. Folks just couldn't quite get to it in time.
6 serving 6. Oh my, much too much on it. Oh, Ms. Burns, you can't say that on television.
I didn't see a thing.
Okay. 7 serving 6. And we've talked about the contributions of Legault. Burns, Tate, Estefan. Cool as a cucumber, Ian.
Yeah. Estefan and Fogarty have done an excellent job today in that middle hitter position.
7 versus 7. Left of center.
Yep.
Point to the Mounties.
Yep, it hit the net, but it hit the net on the outside edge of the antenna. So yeah, that ball had stayed inside the antenna contact net. It was in play and still good to work with. Ooh.
Oh my goodness,
that's a float serve that sort of ramped up rather than breaking down.
Yeah, airmail to Moncton, enthusiastic indeed.
Yep.
And this is Walsh, right of center for the serve. 8 serving 8, another tight one, Ian. We're getting both the C and the saw. Net ball, unforced error, point and serve to the Mounties, 9-8. Verity, pour yourself another Java out there in Calgary. We've got a dandy building up here in set 3. Palmer. Oakley with the set, the hit. You, me, no. Okay, all good, all good. McGinnis in, Gallagher out.
Yeah, those ones that sort of catch the fingers to the block and drop right in behind them are really tough to get to because the defense is keyed on that area not having the ball coming to it.
Here's a serve, back row. That is down. Oh,
great take by
McGinnis.
Burns, yeah.
Henry, the floater, back corner. Coakley, the hit, Burns, Tate, Palmer. Oh!
Another tape roller for her.
My goodness, what a rally. Little bump and grind on the confusion there. Oh, my goodness, McGinnis. The hit.
Wow.
Wow. Could you have better volleyball as the Mounties take a slimmest of 1-point leads? Here's Henry to serve right of center. Oh, my. That upped the pulse rate of the good folks in the building.
Probably the best rally so far of the match. Oh, tape and just didn't quite roll over.
10v10, and interesting, Ian, 10 versus 10, 10 the score, and number 10 going back to serve. Neufeld, left of center. 10 serving 10. Net ball, unforced error. Fogarty. Low spinner. Did you see that? It had backspin as it came in contact with the player. Did it or did it?
No, it was actually more of top spin because you'll see the rotation of the ball. They'll snap the wrist. It'll either float or you'll have a top spin serve, so it tends to drop a little quicker once that takes effect.
All right. Thanks for the clarification, Ian. Oh, the push. Henry's there. Tate. Fogarty wanted a piece of it, did not get it. 11 serving 12. McGinnis in.
Yeah, some unorthodox choices there by both sides to they kept the ball in play and kept it going. And that's the main point behind make sure you don't want it coming down on your side of the net. That's the only thing.
Oakley right of center with the serve. Dig deep. Tate. The hit. Estefan off of Anderson and out. 13 serving 11. 2-point lead, Mounties.
And speaking of Estefan, we've got a reach out from Ashley Estefan. Keep it up, Mounties. Jackson and Ronan Estefan are cheering loud for all players, especially their big sister, Erica.
Awesome, guys. Thanks for being with us. Wow.
Just out. Yep, just out.
Got to say, though, that Caitlin Legault, when she's at center, is definitely a threat.
Yeah.
Tate with the serve, 14-11, a 3-point lead for Mount A. We're in set number 3. Gallagher, Tate. Must go, free ball. Gallagher, Tate, push, out. Right idea, wrong angle. 12 serving 14. Dever.
Yeah. Estefan didn't quite get lined up with that set that attack approach, and he wound up pushing the ball over their left hand, which not quite as much control as your right.
McGinnis.
Nice.
Wow. Did you see the speed on that return? It was huge. Henry, the rally here, exciting stuff. Oakley, the set, block. Oh, yeah. Was that an Estefan Palmer combo, or did Burns have a slice of it as well?
Not sure. Didn't quite catch that one. I was trying to make sure the levels didn't bounce too high when you went that loud.
I am so sorry.
It's close.
Get a little excited.
Fair enough.
Block. Tip.
Nice tip by Palmer there. Not to hit the net.
Wow.
Followed by a block by Palmer. Holy smokes.
How much of that was net awareness, Ian? My goodness. And Coach Shannon wants a break and gets it. 4-point lead, Mounties, 16-12.
Yeah, that rally was definitely an excellent example of Palmer in particular, but of player being aware of where the net is, where the ball is on a set, what she's got for blockers a little bit, but that was more just making the right choice to do with the ball, and then getting up and actually getting that solid block in afterwards. All
right, Ian, just while we're in the break, and we'll We'll switch discussion in regard to the shape of the ball, but we've got a basketball doubleheader coming up here at McCormick this afternoon. Tell our viewers about it. What's happening?
That should be a good one. 3 o'clock. We have Holland College Hurricanes coming in this afternoon. Women are playing at 3, men are playing at 5 or a couple of minutes after. And it's going to be, based on where the standings are right now, that should also be two good basketball games as well. So basically, we're just looking at a high energy day here in McCormick Gymnasium.
All right. Yeah, that my eggs Benny will serve me well from this morning. All right, here's Emma Burns. Folks, Oakley. Oh, quality touch. 13 serving 16, point and serve. And back goes Caitlin Legault. Number 10 is back in to go up front. That is Neufeld, putting some altitude in that front line. Wow.
Nice set by the middle hitter Estefan on that one. Holy smokes! Great set. She had to push it high and deep, and Henry took it off the blocker.
Yeah, and I think Burns got under the floor wax on that dig. Oh my goodness. Palmer, Tate, Henry, ball up, Oakley, push. It's alive. Free ball, Burns, back row, Coakley, I'm sorry. Out, in, yeah. 14 serving 17. Walsh back to serve. Some focused guidance and suggestions from Cook, and why would you not listen to a player of that quality? Walsh goes too far. Point and serve to the Mounties, 18 serving 14. Chloe Palmer to serve, right of center. Here we go. 19-14. Chloe Palmer out of Aylesford, NS, Indianapolis Valley. Dairy country, Ian, down there.
Definitely. Fogarty did another excellent attack out of that middle hitter's position.
Oh, my. Wow, she knew that was skewed. There's the word of the day. 15 serving 19 now. This is 15 serving.
Yeah, toss was low and a little too far out in front of her, and it sort of went south from there. But it's going to happen once in a while.
Avalon Legault. Henry. Tate. Pushed down by Fogarty. Point and serve to the Mounties. 20 serving 15. Mounties are up 2-0, 25-18, and 25-23 nail-biter in set number 2. They lead it by 5 here. Here's Henry. Off of Legault and out. 21-15. You get the sense that Kings might be on eggshells here, Ian, for a moment.
Yep.
Coakley. Legault. That's Tate. The hit off of Coakley and down.
That was Fogarty from the outside that time and just took a little bit off. It went cross court enough. It was Kings were not able to handle it.
Folks, block. Whoa, that must have been about 6 strikes, Ian.
Yep, that's okay.
23-15, Henry.
That was really close to being able to spin over the top of the tape, but just not quite.
Walsh, free ball, Palmer, Tate, Henry, out. Point and serve to the Blue Devils. 16 serving, 23.
Yeah, excellent choice to try for a back row attack on that one, just to mix up the pace of the ball coming over. Henry got just under the ball a little bit and pushed it long.
Neufeld out, and Jensen newly inserted, serving from left of center. Burns, Tate, Burns. McGinnis had it. Henry had it. Burns, slapper. It's in. Oh, my. Okay, Ian, here's the deal. Fogarty, serve right of center. Set point, match point, opportunity. There it is. Set point, match point. Mounties, 3-0, and Ian Allen, I don't think 3-0 is any indication of the intensity and ferocity of the volleyball we saw this afternoon.
Yeah, no, it was excellent. Both teams had a few moments where they should have lost some communication and what they were trying to try with the ball. A lot of scrambling happening on both sides, but that was caused by the aggressive attacks and good offenses from both sides. This was a great match. We're sitting here. If I was going to call this one pre-match, I would have said maybe 3-1 for Mount A, but I was not expecting 3 straight. The biggest differences would have been Mount A's blocking. I said they're leading the conference, and we saw again why today. And it keeps the other team from setting up a consistent offense. And serve reception. Kings had a rough day on serve reception today. Definitely had more service reception errors than we would normally see from them.
And Ian, the rivalry between Kings and Mount A over the years has been fairly intense. So maybe the pendulum is swinging marginally to the Mounties right now. But I wouldn't put money on. I wouldn't put money on further matches. Kings will, I predict, consistently be top half, as will the Mounties.
Oh, easily. The way things are looking so far this year.
Excellent. Ian, any last-minute thoughts? Last-minute score check?
We've just about midway through. Got only reports. Just find the right button to push on my phone. I'll be all set. The only ones I've got so far, St. Thomas Tommies are in Bible Hill, Nova Scotia to play Dalhousie Rams. Rams are actually up 16-9 in that one at the moment. In the first set,
looks like they're having a quality weekend. Our Dal AC.
Yeah, and Stu's having a rough one, which is a little hard to see for them. But I know they'll bounce back as the season goes along. Rams got off to probably the weakest start we've seen from them in a long time. With the roster they have, I was trying to figure what's going on. When they played up here a couple of weeks ago, it was just they just weren't working together as a team on the court, and I think they're starting to build that back in. They won their match on either yesterday or Friday. Where'd we go? That would have been yesterday when they actually beat Stu. So St. Thomas is down there for 2 matches this weekend. And I know that Rams are definitely looking to try and up their standings with that one, and so they can make a run for the playoff positions. It might sound a little strange suggesting that at this early in the season, but with that parity in the top 5 or 6 teams in the league right now, St. John's the only team without a loss so far, but that I can see that changing as other teams are getting their footing under them and playing more solid volleyball as the season progresses. It's going to be a great season to watch volleyball, and we're going to go from there.
Excellent, Ian Allen. Appreciate it as always. Ian Allen was our color analyst and technical director this afternoon. Ben Hoochard was on camera. I'm Steve Ridlington, your play-by-play guy. And thank you once again for joining us. The Mount Allison Mounties with a 3-0 victory over UKC Blue Devils, 25-18, 25-23, 25-16. For all of us with a Mountie TV crew, thanks for being with us on ACAA TV, powered by Sports Canada TV. We invite you to come back to the gym here at Mount Allison. We'll be on the air at about shortly before 3 p.m. Atlantic for ACAA women's basketball, the first of a doubleheader The Mount Allison men will play at or about 5 p.m. Thank you very much for joining us. See you next time from McCormick Gym at Mount Allison University. I'm Steve Ridlington. Over and out.